Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Janhvi and I make a new video on this channel every week. So if you're new to this channel, then please consider subscribing to it. So in today's video, I'll be sharing some of my recommendations of TED Talks that I've listened to and which have had an impact in my life. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. The first talk would be The Power of Introverts by Susan Cain. Now this is a very inspiring TED Talk by Susan Cain where she talks about the power of introverts, how being an introvert is not a weakness but it can also be a strength for you. There are a lot of benefits of being introverts. She also explains the real meaning of introversion. Now being an introvert is very different from being shy. Shy is the fear of social judgment, while introversion or being an introvert is something or someone who enjoys solitude, who is most capable and most switched on in quieter and low-key environments. They work best in such environments. So that is the difference between the two. She also talks about how introverts are the most creative people because solitude is something that is very important and crucial for creativity. She also points out and gives a lot of examples as to how you can leverage the power and strength of being an introvert. So if you're an introvert, then this is a must-watch TED Talk for you. Now the second one is Your Body Language May Shape Who You Are by Amy Cuddy. Now, a body language is a non-verbal type of communication and it is very important while you present yourself in public, in interviews or in general. So, our body language says a lot about ourselves as to how we are feeling, how confident we are or what's in our minds. So, in this talk, she talks about two types of body language. One that is a closed body language where you're hunching or you have crossed your arms, crossed your legs or your body becomes smaller, and the other one is where you're wide open, your arms in the air open or on your waist, or a posture when somebody wins a race or a match, they have their arms open up wide celebrating. So that is also an open posture. So she talks about these two different posture, which is a big posture where your body is open and the other one is the smaller posture where you're hunching or you made your body smaller. So how you can develop an open body posture and what does that mean? It shows how confident you are, it shows how open you are to any conversation, and it has a lot of impact on your communication. And she also very rightly says in her talk that our minds change our body, but also our body changes our mind. So what type of body language we have also depends on what type of thoughts or what type of attitude or confidence we have. So again, a very important and a must-watch TED Talk for everyone. Third one on the list is Stop Searching for Your Passion by tedx. Now in this talk, she talks about how our entire lives we are looking for that one singular passion, and if we are able to find it, we are happy, we feel successful. But if you're not able to find it, we're always looking for that one thing, that one passion, and we often think that once we'll find it, that's when we'll start working and that's how our lives will change. But she says that we need to stop looking for passion because passion is a feeling and feelings change over time. So it's better to focus on whatever we have right now and to give our 100% in that. She also says that passion is not a job, a sport or a hobby. It is the full force of attention and energy that you put in whatever you are doing right now. So it's okay if you do not know what you're going to do in the next 5 years, because the best careers and the best relationships are the ones that surprise you. So make sure that you put in all the energy and all the effort that you have right now without worrying about that one singular passion. So that is what she covers in this TED Talk. So again, a very good and a must-watch TED Talk. Next on the list is How to Have a Good Conversation by Celeste Headley. Now in this talk, she talks about how in our generation it is very easy to text each other, but we find it difficult to have a face-to-face conversation. So how to build a good conversation, how to have good communication skills is what she talks about in this TED Talk. She says that we need to learn how to have good conversations with strangers when it comes to networking or to approaching somebody in general to have a meaningful conversation. It is very important that we know how to have good conversation. So she talks about 10 ways in which you can have a good conversation with someone, and these are not the basic rules as to look in the eyes or pay attention to what the person is saying. She says that the best way to pay attention to what the person is saying is to actually pay attention to what they are saying. And she also points out the importance of listening. She says that it is the number one skill that somebody can have, and she quotes Buddha and says that if your mouth is open, you are never learning. So how listening is also a very important skill. So if you're someone who wants to become a good conversationalist, then this is a must watch TED Talk for you. Last one, and my most favorite, is How to Stop Screwing Yourself Over by Mel Robbins. And this is my favorite. I watched this TED Talk recently while I was researching for this video, and since then it has had a lot of impact on me. It is the most motivational TED Talk that you can watch. So if you ask me, among all these TED Talks that I've recommended, if you have to watch one, then you should watch this TED Talk. So she talks about how to stop procrastinating in this TED Talk. So in this she talks about how we are not able to achieve what we want in life. We have all the information, all the resources, all the tools to achieve what we want in life. We also get a lot of ideas, because ideas are not the problem, but not taking action is the problem. She says that a lot of times we hit the snooze button whenever we get an idea. We wait for the perfect opportunity, we wait for the perfect time to act upon it, but you will never get the perfect time. You need to act upon it right now. She talks about the 5-second rule, which says that whenever you get an impulse or an idea, you need to act upon it within 5 seconds, otherwise you're going to delay it or procrastinate it. So she talks about how you need to force yourself into uncomfortable situations, and that is how you will grow, and that is how you will achieve what you want in your life. So if you're somebody who procrastinates a lot, then this TED Talk is for you. It will definitely change your life, so do watch it. So that is it for today's video. The link to all these TED Talks is given down in the description box, so make sure that you check them out, and share this with your friends. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in another video next week. Until then,